So when I was finally able to get in to one of the ticket purchasing sites, I believe it was Atom Tickets, and I was able to select tickets, but whenever I tried to complete purchase, it errored out and would throw me out of the site, which was very frustrating. But one of the things that I noticed, because the theater I was trying to get it at wasn't an AMC, so I knew I was going to have to pay for my tickets. Normally I go to AMC and I have A-list, so I normally don't have to pay for those tickets because I pay for A-list. But I knew I was going to have to pay for these tickets because it was at a different theater. One of the things that I noticed when I clicked the seats that I wanted to get, and I thought for sure it might have been a typo, a mistake, an error, if you will. But I did the whole, Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park. When I saw that my tickets were $43 a piece.
Welcome to being poor.
Welcome. $43 a piece. At first, I thought, oh yeah, $21.50 per ticket for an Imax. Yeah. Because I was trying to get two. Oh no, that's not $21.50 per ticket for a grand total of $43. No. It was $43 per ticket. Now, granted, this was for the early screenings, the Monday and Tuesday early screenings. So it's a little special. So I understand paying a little bit of a premium on top of that. I get that. It's a special thing. It's only one screening per day, one on the Monday, one on the Tuesday. That's it. Otherwise, you got to wait till everybody sees it on Thursday. So you might want to pay a little bit of a premium. I get that. But $43 per ticket for this screening. And I thought to myself, but Denis Villeneuve told me, we wanted to make these tickets especially for the fans. It's our way of saying thank you to the fans.
The fans that will pay anything.
Man, apparently. As a Canadian who can speak a little bit of French, I have a terrible fake French accent. But Denis told me this was a gift to us as the fans.
Yeah.
$43 per ticket for this advanced screening thing. And I thought,
to be better than everyone else.
Oh my God. I thought for $43 a ticket, Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya together should be rubbing my shoulders as I'm watching this movie for $43 a ticket. And Robert Pattinson hand delivering me my popcorn for $43 a ticket.
What you didn't realize is the $43, you deliver them popcorn and give them.
That's right. I'm giving them the gift, right? And this is the part I have to say that really bothers me. And it bothers me because I've said for a while, if the movie industry ever does go under, on its tombstone, it will read, "Here lies the movie industry, death by suicide." It's not going to be death by streaming. It's not going to be death by home video. It's not going to be death. No, it's going to be death by suicide because they keep screwing themselves. Now, look, I understand supply and demand. I understand the idea of paying a little bit extra for this premium advanced screening. But here's the thing that they are losing sight of. Without me saying anything until right now about the $43 a ticket, I had a couple of people message me on my social media channels saying, I finally got in and I saw, I guess where they were, it was $40 a ticket. Where I am, it's $43. But they got in and saw $40 a ticket. And one of the things that one of the people said to me was, number one, no. Like, nope. Like they waited 20 minutes to try to get in to buy the tickets and they did, and they saw $40. So they said, nope. And that's fine. The theater and the studio may say, because somebody else is going to buy the ticket. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Except here's the other thing. When the guy said, when I see stuff like this, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. I don't remember the wording exactly, but what he said was basically, when I see stuff like this, it makes me rethink ever going to the movie theater. The movie theaters and the movie-going industry is the number one thing keeping people from going to the movies. Let me say that again, because it's so damn important. The movie theaters and the movie-going industry is the main cause of fewer people going to the movies, because you brain-dead idiots keep doing things to turn people off. We are in the pandemic recovery. We're getting close to the end of it, yes, but we're still in this pandemic recovery phase where the number one job of these movie theaters is to attract people back to the theaters. And when they have an opportunity like this, get these tickets for this event film, Dune 3, blah, 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 gonna be great. You have this amazing opportunity to really anchor down people saying, come on back to the movies again. Remember how great it is to go to the movies and experience a movie on the big screen with 500 other people. And it's the best thing in the world. It really is. But you have this opportunity, and what does the industry do? Instead of taking advantage of it and celebrating it, they decide to bend the customer over, take no lube, and ram that cob of corn straight up our financial arses. And they decide to use this opportunity to remind people, instead of using this as an opportunity to remind people why they love coming to the movies, they're using this opportunity to remind people why they stopped coming to the movies. The amount of short-sightedness that this industry has and continues to ignorantly display never ceases to amaze me. Now, here's the thing. These Dune screenings are going to sell out. They're going to sell out. And these theater chains and the exhibitors and all that and the distributors, they're going to make a lot of money on it. They are. But at what cost? What is the long-term cost where for every one person you got to buy that $40, or in my case, $43 ticket, there's one person who's like, well, this is why I stopped going to the movies. And this is why I'm not going back. And again, it's just the unbelievable, shameless exhibition proudly displaying their short-sightedness on this. You do something that can make you an extra dollar now and sacrifice what could make you an extra $1,000 over the next 3 years. For that $40 ticket, way to go. You got that $40 ticket out of somebody. Fantastic. But you know what else you did? You alienated somebody else who might have spent up to $1,000 in your theaters over the next 3 or 4 years. And this is why this industry is driving itself into the ground. Is it still time to save it? Yes. Can they turn things around? Absolutely. But with each passing day and with each passing idiotic decision like this one, the window gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that is why, once again, I've always said, if this industry ever does croak, the tombstone will indeed read death by suicide, because they're killing themselves with their stupidity, with their short-sightedness, with their ignorance. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Are you one of the morons like me that paid the exorbitant fee to go see this movie a couple of days earlier? And if so, did it still leave a bit of a bad taste in your mouth like it did with me? Are you one of those people that saw the price tag and said, no, wait a minute, no? And maybe it turned you off the idea of going to the movies a little bit more because it just reminded you of how expensive it is now. Anyway, whatever you guys think about it, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.